Param Vijayate Shri Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam, total world victory of Hare Kṛṣṇa. Today it is me, Isabela, on the class. Woo. Great. So let's get into it. We're doing Bhagavad-gita, chapter 5, verse 7. So let us advance our battle into this verse. All right, so yoga-yukto viśuddha-ātmā vijita-ātmā jitendriyaḥ sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā kurvan api na lipyate. Yoga-yukta, engaged in devotional service. Viśuddha-ātmā, a purified soul. Vijita-ātmā, self-controlled. Jita-indriyaḥ, having conquered the senses. Sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā, compassionate to all living entities. Kurvan api, although engaged in work. Na, never. Lipyate is entangled. Translation. One who works in devotion, who is a pure soul, and who controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. Though always working, such a man is never entangled. Long purport. Woo. All right. One who is on the path of liberation by Kṛṣṇa consciousness is very dear to every living thing, and every living being is dear to him. This is due to his Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Such a person cannot think of any living being as separate from Kṛṣṇa, just as the leaves and the branches of a tree are not separate from the tree. He knows very well that by pouring water on the root of the tree, the water will be distributed to all the leaves and branches, or by supplying food to the stomach, the energy is automatically distributed throughout the body. Because one who works in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is servant to all. He is very dear to everyone. And because everyone is satisfied by his work, he is pure in consciousness. Because he is pure in consciousness, his mind is completely controlled. And because his mind is controlled, his senses are also controlled. But because his mind is fixed on Kṛṣṇa, there is no chance of his being deviated from Kṛṣṇa, nor is there a chance he will engage his senses into matters other than service of the Lord. He does not like to hear anything except topics relating to Kṛṣṇa. He does not like to eat anything which is not offered to Kṛṣṇa. He does not wish to go anywhere if Kṛṣṇa is not involved. Therefore, his senses are controlled. A man of controlled senses cannot be offensive to anyone. One may ask, why then was Arjuna offensive in battle to others? Wasn't he in Kṛṣṇa consciousness? Arjuna was only superficially offensive because he, as has already been explained in the second chapter, all the assembled persons on the battlefield will continue to live individually, as the soul cannot be slain. So, spiritually, no one was killed in the battlefield of Kurukṣetra, only their dresses were changed by the order of Kṛṣṇa, who was personally present. Therefore, Arjuna, while fighting on the battlefield of Kurukṣetra, was not really fighting at all. He was simply carrying out the orders of Kṛṣṇa in full Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Such a person is never entangled in the reactions of his work. Ooh, great, guys. All right, let's check out some differences. Barely any differences. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right, so our first difference is, and who controls his mind, mind and senses, is dear to everyone. Makes sense. It was taken out. Mind and senses is dear to everyone. Makes sense that it was taken out, you know. Let's see if they show a reason. 6-7. Right, so J. Swami says, J. Swami punctuation. One of the most frequent errors in comma usage is the placement of a comma after coordinating conjunctions, such as and. We cannot say that the comma will always come before the conjunction and never after, but it will be a rare event indeed that we need to follow a coordinating conjunction with comma. When sneaking, we do punctuation as above. Can't read that fully. No, okay. Okay, so I can't see that because it cuts off. Ooh, guys. Let's go back to the differences. Okay, cool. And then our next change is down over here. You might be able to see my cursor hovering around it over here. And comma, because everyone is satisfied by his work, he is pure in consciousness, and it has been changed to, and because everyone is satisfied by his work, he is pure in consciousness. So when you'd say it, you'd say, and because everyone is satisfied, but it's been changed to, and because everyone is satisfied. So the and because everyone is satisfied, I feel like it's more impactful, like giving people a pause. Oh, well, that's what they do in speeches, at least for us. So yeah. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure that is the change that is down over here. So let's take a look at the next comma, which is and, comma, because his mind is controlled, has been changed to and because his mind is controlled. So, not bad changes. Just commas. Makes sense. The comma changes, it's just basic punctuation. It's honestly not that big a problem. I feel like that. You might feel like it's a huge problem. That's okay. But yeah. Okay, let's go to, what's it called? Meaning and contemporary application. But okay, one who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and who controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. They're always working. Such a man is never entangled. So, a person who works in devotion, for example, serving the devotees, cleaning the temple, deity worship, all of those things, who is a pure soul, whose soul is purified because of those acts of devotion, and who chants their rounds, and who chants Hare Kṛṣṇa, and follows all the regulative rules and principles, and who controls his mind and senses. That one's kind of obvious. You control your mind and senses. You don't like, oh my God, I want a hamburger, so I'm going to go eat a hamburger. That's your senses and your mind saying that. And so when you can control that for reasons other than maybe you can't afford a hamburger or the hamburger's too far away, as in Eltham. Eltham's so far away from everything else. So it's like, it's not really many opportunities. There are opportunities. Yeah, of course. Now I'm just waffling. Okay. Is dear to everyone. So someone who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him, because just attract everyone, I guess, when you're like Kṛṣṇa conscious, some people will like not like you because of you being Kṛṣṇa conscious, but their soul likes you probably. And everyone is dear to him because they see everyone as Kṛṣṇa consciousness, as a part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa, as a servant of the servant of the servant of Kṛṣṇa, however they do it, Yeah. Though always working on, I don't know, such a man is never entangled. So, working, like sometimes you're like, oh, I got the money. And then eventually you end up turning your life towards getting that money. Although always working for the money to support himself and his Kṛṣṇa consciousness and maybe donating all of his stuff to Kṛṣṇa and all of his money that he gets to Kṛṣṇa, such a man is never entangled. So not entangled in the bit being like, money, I want more money, that stuff. Contemporary application time. I don't like contemporary applications, but we will try. As usual, we will try. We will come up with something absolutely ridiculous that is not even half as good as what Sitapati or Prahlad or Mum can do, but we can try, my friend. There was one contemporary application. I can't remember which class it was. It was one, not last week, but the week before last week. Monday? No, Thursday, I think. Go check that one out because that contemporary application that I got up in one of those classes, oh my God, that was the best thing I've ever done. I don't know how I managed to get that out of my brain, but I got it. And so yeah, check that out. Sorry, notifications. Okay, contemporary application. So one who works in devotion. You know what? We're just gonna. There's some translations where it's like you can use that as an exact contemporary application. So a person in these days, my voice just dropped a lot there. That was really weird. Okay, weird, but yeah. So a person who in this modern day 2023, or possibly, oh my gosh, my voice did it again, but possibly you could be watching this in the future. So a person in modern day, either mine or yours, who works in devotion, who has a pure soul, my laptop is about to die, and who controls mind and senses, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him, and is sure to go, and who follows like regular rules and principles and like chants the rounds, is sure to go to Godhead, and everyone is dear and is dear to everyone because, you know, he doesn't love that type of person, and everyone is dear to him because he sees Kṛṣṇa. Every person as every living entity is a part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa. My laptop charger is stuck in my bag. Please say I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Whoa, guys. All right, I just plugged it in. Okay, you know what? That was one of the worst contemporary applications I've done because I basically just recited the verse, the translation all over again. Sorry. Okay. Multitasking. There we go. Charging. Okay, so let's say you are studying for an upcoming test. Oh my gosh, this is my contemporary application for everything. I don't know how to come up with something here. Let me cook. That's a saying these days, if you didn't know that. It's like give him or her a chance. Like let him cook, give him a chance. That sort of stuff. That's what let him cook means. So now you know some slang too. Let's say you're studying for a test. Of course, you need to put in the work if you really want to get good results or better than you have now. So that means going over the assessment. Actually, let's use assessment. Going over what you had to assess, writing a response on it, then evaluating the response, and doing all of that stuff, and controlling yourself to not just not do it and not study, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. That's a lie. No. Okay, contemporary application time right now is not going very well, as you can probably tell. Let's see if we have any comments helping me, because I am going insane. All right, we have a comment. Rawari, Hare Krishna Bala, please accept my humble obeisances. Oh, thank you. Please accept my humble obeisances back. We will be seeing you at the Thames Kirtan Festival, I'm pretty sure. I saw like that you were going, and Cedar Party's also going, and of course we're going with them. So, you know, we'll see you there. Haribol. You know what? We're going to do my once a month veto of contemporary application. Actually, no, Cedar Party's going to watch this later. We can't veto the contemporary applications part. Okay. We might have a contemporary application idea. So, you know Arjuna, right? Chilling on the battlefield with, well, probably not chilling because he's like about to kill his relatives, but and his friends. That's quite sad. But, well, technically it's not sad because it was his dharma, it was his duty as a kshatriya. Okay. Was following, worked in devotion, pure soul, controls his mind and senses, dear to everyone, and everyone else is dear to him. But he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to follow his dharma. He didn't want to do what his dharma of devotion to the Lord, if you get what I mean. Maybe I'm just going out spreading lies that I don't even know I'm spreading right now. So I apologize. Please correct me in the comments on Facebook, because I don't really go onto the YouTube and like check comments on there. Like I just don't. But on the Facebook, yeah. If you don't have Facebook, that's okay. Just correct me. Like, yeah, I don't know. I lost the train of thought again. Ooh, cool. Like every time, Isabela. I said my own name weirdly. Oh my gosh. Arjuna was following his dharma, was a pure soul, and controlled his minds and senses. Of course, on the battlefield, he was asking questions that he would not normally have asked because he understood them, because that's just the way Maya worked. Kṛṣṇa controlled Maya to make him do that. And because that was just a specific time. Don't think that Krishna's using Maya to control you, and then you go do something that's like against the regulative rules and principles or something, and then it's like, oh yeah, Krishna controlled me through Maya. It's like, it's a test, bro. Is it a test? Oh no, I don't even know anymore. But and from reading the Bhagavad-gita, everybody respected Arjuna in their own way. Of course, Duryodhana was out on some wacky stuff, but and Arjuna saw everybody as dear to him. Although the Duryodhana had absolutely didn't he try to kill him or something, or Bhima or something? But still, Arjuna didn't want to kill Duryodhana because he was dear to him, because he saw him as a part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa. All right, we're skipping to contemporary application. That's the best I've got. Don't ask me for anything more, please. Yes, I will be going to the Kirtan camp. Looking forward to see you all there. Hari Bol. Sitapati was like, oh yeah, I know these people who are going to the Kirtan camp. And I was like, oh, cool. All right, so the Reo Māori translation of chapter 5, verse 7 of Bhagavad-gita As It Is by Srila Prabhupada. Ko te tangata e mahi ana I te waka pono he wairua me he e waka haere ana I tōna hinenaro me nā ice things. Why is ice things in here? Why is ice things in here? Oh my gosh. He ata aroha ki te katoa a ko te katoa hoki he ata aroha ki a ia. All right, so as we established yesterday, ice things is not a Te Reo Māori word. I searched up in the Te Ako, which is a Te Reo Māori dictionary online. You can go check that out if you want to translate in words. Not a sponsorship, but I mean, there's a chance that it might be, and I just don't know, and Te Ako doesn't know, but the letter S isn't in Te Reo Māori, so that obviously debunks that it exists, because the letter S is not part of the Te Reo Māori alphabet. So let's do the word for word. Ko one who te tangata, the person e mahi ana, works in ite in wakapono devotion he wairua me, who is a pure soul, e waka haere ana, and controls I tōna his hinenaro man me and na the ice things senses. He ata aroha is dear ki te katoa to everyone a, and ko te katoa everyone hoki also. He ata aroha is dear ki aia to him. Okay. Yeah. I think we're going to wrap up the class now. That has actually gone pretty fast. It's only been 18 minutes. Not as fast as my class yesterday, but still pretty fast. Now we're going to go to my least favorite shot on the thing of just me. I like the book beside, because it looks better, because now it's just me. But I will now wrap up this class, say goodbye, do my usual end of class routine where I just do the hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, night. Sorry for the really bad contemporary application. I have no clue what to do. Okay, go ask Sitapati if you want a really good. Go ask Sitapati if you want a really good contemporary application, or Prahlad, or Mum, because they're good at this stuff. I'm not. I'll get better. I'm learning. I'll get there one day, and then one day I'll be like, yo, you know what? I got this nailed. I've got this down, Come to my classes. But, yeah. Right. Bhaktarawari, in regards to translation of the Bhagavad-gita in Te Reo Māori as it is from AI. Okay. I'm going to assume there's another message coming after that. Because usually when you start with in regards, and then you put a thing underneath it. So I'm going to assume there's another message. I hope I'm right. Till then, we will wait. Till then, I will talk, which I can do. So, oh my gosh, I could read you my school speech. Actually, no, this is a Bhagavad-gita class platform only, not my school speech, because I won that whole competition, bro. I won that. I'm proud of myself. Probably shouldn't be saying that out there on the internet. Be like, hey, I won my school competition, because that seems like I'm bragging and being a complete... Not going to say that word. But, yeah. speech cards, amazing. Won the junior category, going ham, going crazy, going great. Yeah, it was on social influence. Now I'm just talking about my personal life because what else can I talk about? Bhagavad-gita. Let's talk about Bhagavad-gita, what the whole class is meant for. So, the writer of the Bhagavad-gita, well, the translator and the writer of all the purports, and the word for words, and writing it all down, and giving us the Bhagavad-gita as it is, as you know, is Srila Prabhupada. Now, Srila Prabhupada's birthday was on September 8th or 9th. Janmashtami was on the Thursday. Was on the Thursday 7th. Sure, Prabhupada's appearance day was on the I'll check. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to tell you facts about Srila Prabhupada that I know. I don't know many facts about Srila Prabhupada, so that may not go well. Let's check. La 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 la. You're looking at the top of my head now. Wow, guys, how exciting. Give me a second, guys. I'm pretty sure it was on the 8th, yeah. Friday. That's a fact about Srila Prabhupada. Now, Srila Prabhupada was a sannyasi, is a sannyasi. His spirit's still around today. He dedicated his life to Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Very nice. All right, so we only have 0 viewers, so I'm going to assume that Rawati's gone now. Okay. Because in regards to the translation of the video as it is from where, in regards to, and then I was assuming there was going to be something after it, but clearly not. You know, if there is going to be something after it, that's great. If not, that's great too, because, yeah. Thank you so much. Rawati's like regular on the classes. He's always here. So I really appreciate that, Rawati, because otherwise I would have no one. Whoa, except probably my parents. Whoa, exciting, guys. But yeah, I will now end the class. Thank you for everybody for who's either watching in the now, the present, which I'm pretty sure was the Rawati, and who will be watching in the future. And this video might be around for generations to come. So that's exciting to think about. But yeah, I will sign off for the evening. It's not night yet. Yeah, so Param Vijayate Shri Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam for the word victory of Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening. It's evening or night, and I will see you